XRP remains bullish despite Trump's tariffs, which have made the crypto market and stock market dip dramatically over the past month. What is going on with XRP? Are we eyeing $5? Well, we have three key targets to break. We're going to go over every single one of them individually. We're also going to take a look at the live chart and Bitcoin. If that's something you're interested in, smash that like button, smash that bell notification, and let's get it. Okay guys, welcome back to Crypto Mac. Thank you for joining me. Now as you guys can see on the screen here, it says XRP is $5. Breakout above 270 could trigger explosive rally. I have said this plenty of times. If you've been watching my videos, this is something you already know. It actually goes through three short-term targets. We're not talking mid-term. We're not talking long-term right now. Guys, this is all short-term targets. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first level is $2.24. I've said this plenty of times. It's actually, I believe it's between $2.22 and $2.24. It does correspond with one of the EMA moving averages. Subsequently, a breakout above $2.30 could be interpreted as the second signal that the value is under positive pressure. This level is the Fibonacci retracement level and is typically a key area where the trend indicators are looking at concerning turning points. Now, we've been in a downtrend. A turning point would be an uptrend. Crossing this zone could mean that XRP will be able to gain the attention of the technical analyst and short-term traders. So, if we could pass 224, then a breakout of above 230 could make it even more desirable because it shows more lift, more momentum. It shows that XRP price is gaining its value back. The bulls are in charge. The bears are crying. Shorts are getting wrecked. Longs are making millions. So that's really what that means. Now the last target right here would be the $2. Actually, I'm sorry. This would actually be the second. I don't know why they said this. This would be the second after 220, 224, and then we would pass 230 would boost us up to 247. So I would say this would be the second, not the third. Maybe that's what they mean because 230 was the second. Because I have another breakout below if you can already read that. The third price threshold, however, is at 247, which is another Fibonacci level retracement. So they're all watching the Fibonacci retracement level. I'll be going over that next week on some of my charts just to let everyone know what that means if you don't know already. Now, the major breakout signal is what I've been saying. The strongest level of resistance we have is around between $2.68 and $2.70. It's a box, as it is supported by the strongest Fibonacci level and long-term trend line. Such a break above the visible price range would be the strongest technical signal, which refers to the concept of a breakout. Should this occur, XRP may be on the brink of an exceptional surge. So that is what is going on. That is what pretty much everyone is saying. I feel exactly the same way. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. This isn't all lollipops, rainbows, and unicorns jumping around. As you can see here, XRP still slumps 40% amid the market bloodbath as traders pin hopes on SEC, just praying that the SEC does whatever. I don't care what the SEC does. I know what XRP is. So the value of it is what it is, and that is why I am holding. Now, that's not all. XRP is also, they say, why it's dropping is because Trump tariff announcement adds uncertainty to the crypto market. Of course it does. No one has any idea what's going to happen. It went from being a investment to a gamble. And that's not all, guys. It gets a little worse. XRP's long-term holders are accumulating in. That's cool. But it could mean a 40% price drop, which that would mean about $1.50, $1.55 is what they're talking about. Now, oh, I'm sorry, $1.21 down here. But anyway, despite all that, guys, price rises 4% because Ripple outpaces Bitcoin and ETH in South Korea. Now, I put a live chart on in the middle of the night. There's one good reason I do that, because XRP always makes a crazy break in the middle of the night. And it's always because of Asia. Asia always starts making crazy moves in the middle of the night. For us, for them, it's during the middle of the day. So that is actually very big. That's what I've been saying. In the middle of the night is when you're going to see it. And also this guy says, I'll be laughing at everyone who said XRP can't hit 10 to 20 bucks. A Korean certified analyst. And then also XRP price rocket 6% amid pro-crypto SEC guidance. So, I mean, there's still good news and bad news. But what doesn't change, I mean, it does change, but what doesn't lie, regardless on any article, there's no words, is the chart. So let's take a look at her. And she is not looking too shabby. We're on the 4 hour right now. Let me zoom into the 1 hour. As you guys can see, this is the big long support line we've had for a very, very long time since Trump got elected and we got into this rising bull flag. Now, we've been bouncing around. We dropped below it yesterday. It was like, oh man, we're done. The major head and shoulders pattern's playing out. It didn't. We got a V-shaped bounce. It actually formed a inverse head and shoulders. We got a bust out through it. Oh, we went above the $2.15 I've been talking about yesterday's video. We needed to get out of this wedge and pump and get above that. We did. However, we've broken back down, and I believe we are retesting this big wedge line right here, which I believe is the uptrend line or the downtrend line resistance. So that is nice. If we can get a bounce above that, then it can put us back into what looks like a type of downtrend in the minute, and bust us out of this. Now, that's not even the best news. I want to zoom out to the daily. Now, as you guys can see, we're still in somewhat of this triangle, but it does look like we're in a downtrend. Now, another name for this pattern would be a falling wedge, which is something like this.
Here it comes. Oh, here it comes.
And as you guys could see, that exactly how the patterns do play out most of the time. So it gave you a good visual of what can happen, exactly how to trade it. If you want to put your entry point and your stop loss, don't forget, if you do want to trade futures, you can check out the link below for BitUnix. You also get a 10% sign up bonus when trading futures. So if you do go to trade futures, you can use my shorts on my YouTube as a guide if you would like. It's more like trader's notes. So it shows you patterns and everything. You can learn patterns in a fun way if you want to check my shorts out. But also BitUnix, it's in the link. There's a link in the description. If you guys want to sign up, there's no KYC or VPN needed. Very American friendly. Most of them are not American friendly. So if you're still here with me to the end of the video, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. You can check out my latest video on the left and my playlist. You can subscribe to me on the right side of the screen. And until next video, take care of yourself and each other.